So we just talked about dilations, right? Reducing or enlarging an image. Well, now we're going to build on that and talk about similar polygons. And these, to be similar, you have the same shape but different size. So, kind of like when we were enlarging and things like that, those were all similar shapes because they were all a triangle stayed a triangle, but one was just bigger than the other. There are just two requirements. So if something is similar, the corresponding angles, angles, wow, that's badass. Let's try that again. Okay, so corresponding angles, those are congruent. And they have to be congruent, but corresponding sides, they have to be proportional. Meaning they have to have the same scale factor that was applied to all of them. So, scale factor, we've been using it. Something new not something new to us. Scale factor is a ratio to corresponding sides. And just like a little tidbit, if polygons are similar, we also know that their perimeters are proportional. Okay. But I really want to get into the scale factors. So we've applied scale factors, but we haven't found them yet. So that's what we're going to do now. Order matters on a scale factor. So if they're saying, for example, in the first one, of ABC to DEF, we have to start with ABC. I'm going to just pick the shortest side. So in the shortest side of ABC, it's 8. And then what's the shortest side of DEF? It's 12. 8 over 12, they're both divisible by 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So the scale factor from ABC to DEF is 2/3. But what if I say it backwards? What if I say DEF to ABC? Well, if I'm starting with DEF, DEF goes on top and ABC goes on bottom. A different scale factor, because if you notice, the first one is less than 1, second one or greater than 1. Also, I just want you to know, again, this perimeter thing. The ratio of a perimeter is going to be the same as the scale factor of the triangles. So again, DEF to ABC, it'll be the same as their sides. So it'd be 3/2 again. I'm not super concerned about perimeter. I'm more concerned you guys applying and finding scale factors correctly. Talking about similarity, I do need to talk about some notation real fast. So the symbol for something being similar is that tilde, right? And an accurate similarity statement, so in this case it's a triangle, right? ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Notice the order things happened. A to B to C. The angle went from 1 mark to 2 marks to 3 marks. DEF has 1 mark, 2 marks, then 3 marks. So order does matter, so please pay attention to that. So what if something is similar? They're telling us these triangles are similar. That's a lot of information within that you don't realize. If these triangles, for example, JKL and PMN are similar, that means corresponding angles. So for example, J and P, since they're both the first letter of each triangle, those are going to be congruent. Angle P. The second angles, so angle K would have to be congruent to the other second angle, angle M. And same thing for the last angles. Angle L would have to be congruent to angle N. we could say the same thing for sides. Side JK would match with PM, because if you notice, JK are the first two, PM are the first two. And then if I look at the middle and last letters, KL and MN, those would match up. We could also do first and last, so J and L, first and last, with the other first and last, P and N. All these ratios should always equal each other if they are indeed proportional. So again, let's just try that one more time. Maybe. There it goes. I am not even going to worry about this picture. I'm going to worry about the similarity statement, because that alone is going to tell me so much. Again, the angles that match up. First angle with first angle. Middle angle with middle angle. And notice it's Y with Y there. Last angle with last angle. Then we look at the sides. First two letters, XY. The other first two letters, RY. Should be equal to the middle letter and last letter, so YZ, middle and last, with middle and last. And first and last with first and last. I'm going to leave number 3 for you. It's not a triangle, but the same things apply. So just go ahead and make sure you're matching the corresponding sides. Remember, angles are congruent. And then for sides, those fractions should be equal to each other. I'm going to go ahead and move to the bottom half of this page. If the following, number 4, if the following figures below are similar with a scale factor of 2 to 3, find the value of x. Okay, so they give me a scale factor, right? 2 to 3. Then we'll look at the picture. Which image is obviously smaller? Well, the one with the 42. So small is on top for the first fraction, so small is on top for the second fraction. Which leaves me x, which I need to solve for. Then from middle school, we're going to cross multiply, so remember this. 2x is going to equal 43 times 2, which is 126. And we'll just divide both sides by 2. X will be equal to 63. Let's go ahead and do another one. Again, we have two figures. They are similar with a scale factor of 6 to 5. So that scale factor I'm just going to put into a fraction, 6 to 5. It's going to equal another fraction. I need to solve for x. Notice on this scale factor, 6 is bigger than 5, so the big ones are going to go on top. In these two pictures, which triangle is obviously bigger? Well, the one with the x. So x will go on top, and since 28 is smaller, it's going to go on the bottom. Again, the cross multiply, right? So we get 5x is equal to 168. Divide both sides by 5. X will get us 33.6. Okay, let's look at number 6. Okay, so in this case, they're saying they don't give us a scale factor, but they're saying these two triangles are similar. Find the value of x. So in this case, since I don't have a scale factor, I want to start with x. That gives me a reference point. So it's going to be x over something equals two fractions, right? Well, if I pay attention, x is on side AB. AB is the first two letters. So the first two letters of the other one is DE. So that means that side has to correspond with x. So I'll put them in the same fraction. Then I'm going to look at 28, just to check myself. It is BC, the middle and the last. So the middle and the last for the other one, EF. And that's where I get the 20. Okay. Then we're going to cross multiply, so you don't have to use loop-tees, but I do it just to stay organized. So it is 20x will equal, in this case, 700. We divide it both sides by 20. X will equal 35. Okay. I'm going to leave you guys number 7 to practice with, as well as number 3 from up top. So you have 2 practice problems to try right now. Get as far as you can, even if like you're able to set up, but then you get stuck somewhere. Leave your work so I can see where you get stuck if you do. Let me know if you need help. But you guys got this, I think.